Hello all, and welcome back to another episode and another season of Beckley Arts Center's Midnight Coffee. I'm your host, Seth Hughes, and before the season kicks off, I just wanted to let you guys know that throughout the course of this season, we'll be at two different locations. One of those locations is here in our auxiliary gallery at 600 Johnstown Road, and the other location is the Raleigh Playhouse on Neville Street. And we want to extend a big thank you to Shane from the Raleigh Playhouse for letting us use those facilities. This season is kind of pieced together work that we've done last winter and then part of our continuing live series here at the Beckley Arts Center. And the first band that we're going to be showing is actually my band, the Optimistic Young Bastards. And we had the great privilege to let Will step from behind the camera out to interview us, and we're really proud of what we did, and we had a lot of fun doing it, so I hope you enjoy it.
We're going to play an original for you now. What are we going to play? Is it Daily Grind? Yeah, I think we're going to play an original called Daily Grind. It's not released yet, so don't even bother. It's been sitting on the shelf just waiting for the morning to come. I've been lying in bed, not a thought living in my head except the clothes there. Well, they need put away, and I'm coming just a little too fast from the bed, and you won't be coming this way. Thursday now, my pal. Come on, you to take your bow. All the Smiths have been spinning on my record player, spinning around. And then Friday comes your day. Not a thought in your head, and your mama cries as they push you down into the ground. And the tire is coming. We're gonna break it down.
everybody. Welcome to Midnight Coffee. I am your host today, Will Radford, because I am interviewing your traditional host, as he is a member of the O.Y.B, our next band that we are talking to today. So, how are you guys doing this evening?
We're really good.
Doing good.
Good deal. Okay. Can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I guess everybody knows me, or if this is your first time to the show, then you don't. But I'm Seth Hughes. I play guitar and I sing with the O.Y.B.
No, I'm Zach Willis. I play guitar with O.Y.B.
Nice. Okay. So, can you guys tell me? A little bit about when you first got started playing music and how the inception of the band?
I met Zach in high school in marching band. I guess we played a little music back then, but nothing extensive. And then when I was a senior and he was out of high school, I was looking to start a band. I actually booked a gig at the Raleigh Playhouse, and I didn't have a band. And I knew Zach was back in town, and I just asked him if he wanted to play this gig with me, and him and another guy that we went to school with. And then through lineup changes and everything, it's just been Zach and I the whole time.
So, can you tell me a little bit about the O.Y.B, where the name came from, how it started, that kind of thing?
Yeah, sure. Originally, we were Major Paradigm. Nobody could spell paradigm, and if you could spell it, then you probably didn't know what it was. So we went through some things, and we just landed on the O.Y.B because it sounded nice.
It had a nice ring to it. It didn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, and people kept asking us what it meant, and we're like, whatever you want it to mean, man. And then we had this guy that I guess was a fan. He sent us a whole list of names on Instagram,
Yeah.
And we were reading them out in my car, and when we hit Optimistic Young Bastards, we were like, that's the one, and so that just kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's very, very memorable. So, can you guys tell me a little bit about your influences? Like, who inspires you to make your brand of music?
I don't know. What do you think about shared influences? I think the cool thing is we've got.
There's a few shared influences because, I don't know, we were both always listening to stuff like Weezer. I mean, as corny as it is, everybody loves Weezer, but that's a huge one. Smashing Pumpkins.
It's almost like a Venn diagram between my music taste and Zach's music taste, and the stuff that's in the middle is usually what we end up playing on. I think the Beatles. I mean, that's really corny. That's the corniest thing you can say when you're being asked about your influences.
Right, but
we
Beatles is a big one.
Yeah.
Just the way they go about writing songs and structuring songs.
Yeah, but I guess as far as like musical, like tones and guitar sounds and stuff like that, late 90s, early 2000s, alternative rock.
Nice. Okay. So, just a last question I'll ask you guys. I know that the past couple of years have been challenging for live performance, live music, that kind of thing. What are you seeing, or how are you feeling now about the state of live music? Do you think that it's coming back bigger and better? Do you think that it's still kind of has a ways to go, or what are you noticing, just observing about the state of music these days?
So last summer, that would have been the summer of 2021. I think we played out the most that we had so far, and that's obviously post-pandemic, so that felt really nice. This summer, we don't have as many shows lined up. They're kind of like falling into place like a few weeks before they happen, but I feel like the crowds are generally more receptive to the music now. Even if it's 10 people that you're playing for, it seems like we're getting better reactions than we would have, say, before the pandemic.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you guys very much for being here today and for letting me interview you. And that's been our interview with the O.Y.B. Be sure and check out their performances on Midnight Coffee Live. I am your guest host for this segment, Will Radford. Thanks for watching.
How are you guys tonight, by the way? I haven't checked in with you in a second. Yeah, glad you're having a fun time. Thanks to the Arts Center for letting us do this again, and for the Bex Festival. There's, I think, some papers floating around. The Bex Festival is pretty cool, so check out the events and go support other stuff going on in our cool little small town we got here. All right, this song's called Picture on My Wall, and I hope you dig it. town never goes. I sing and my friends all move away. Well, and nobody here knows what it would take to make them stay. I wanna fly out to the coast and see LA again. I hear the Puget Sound asking the Vonic way. I got your picture on my wall. It came in the mail from 1,000 miles away. And if ever it should fall, I'll be reminded of my place. Well, I could pick up my broken pieces, move away and try to build them again. I know I'm full of bad ideas, but I'm just trying to find some zen. I got your picture on my wall. It came in the mail from 1,000 miles away. And if ever it should fall, I'll be reminded of my place. Thanks.
Well, there you have it. That was my band, The Optimistic Young Bastards. I hope you really like the tunes. If you want to support us, give me all your money. We're going to put a link to a virtual tip jar below. And you can also go to Spotify and Apple Music and stream our music. We should be releasing something new for you in a few months. We're not sure when it's going to be, but look for it by November. Thanks. I'm Seth Hughes.